There we go.
Yeah.
We're live.
We're live.
On many platforms.
Many platforms. Here we go.
Yay.
So, welcome to our Sunday brunch, guys. We've started doing this every Sunday. This is our third week going. And it's a good Sunday. It's a gorgeous Sunday. It's Palm Sunday.
It is Palm Sunday. I'm just typing to our YouTube people here.
Yeah.
It is Palm Sunday. Palm Sunday is a day where Jesus makes his entry into Jerusalem.
Amen.
Amen. That is, and the people are like, yo, save us from the Roman Empire. Jesus like, I ain't come for all that, but you know what? All that.
Mm-hmm.
And essentially what ends up happening is the same folk who are like, save us, Jesus, help us. Because it's government. We're the same people who threw him up on the cross on Friday. But that's on Friday. So, but you know, I don't want to spoiler alert for what's already written in the Bible.
Right, spoiler. Imagine someone watching The Passion of the Christ later today, like, what? That happened.
Wow.
I'm just saying, I read the book.
I've read the book too. I had to study the book. It's kind of it's a long book. It's a good book.
It is a very long book.
You know, but regardless of where you are on this Palm Sunday, you know, whether you are home with your family, if you're home, you know, alone, I hope that you had a chance to connect with some people online and some churches online, if that is your tradition, if Christianity is what you profess, what you believe. There are many churches streaming online and sharing today. And so we just say go check them out. Yeah. But as for us, we live, we live, we live, we live, we live. Tag somebody and press the share. Hey, we live. Tag somebody and press the share. Hey, we live. Tag somebody and press the share. Hey, we live. Tag somebody and press the share. Hey, we live.
We live.
We live.
Hey, we live.
We are live today.
Yes, sir.
Yes, we are. Jamal, how was your week?
My week was good. You know, I got to spend it with you.
I mean, you know.
Again.
Oh, my
I'm
gosh.
not complaining about that. My favorite person to spend time with.
Aww.
With or without a quarantine. You know what I mean?
Aww.
Yeah. And, you know, we had a lot of fun this week.
We did have a lot of fun. What are some things that we did even though we're in quarantine?
Oh, we watched a whole lot of HGTV.
That we did.
Yeah, like by the end of this thing, I'm gonna be a whole expert on square footage, bathrooms, tiles, you know, furnishing, interior design.
It was so many things that we were like, oh, wow, look at these houses. So we watched like one show, like people who won the lottery and then they bought houses. And I was looking for like people who won like hundreds of thousands of millions of dollars. But you know what? It's fine. You know, people who won like $1 million scratch offs, people who won like, you know, little jackpots here and there. Well, not little, but people who are winning jackpots and they bought their houses. And I'm just like, whoa, this is so cool. But you know what was really getting at me though?
What?
Were the people who won these little jackpots or big jackpots, nonetheless, who won jackpots. And we're going to turn around and buy houses out of their budget.
Oh, that's a big fact. Yeah, like they won $1 million and they want to buy a house for like $900,000.
Just because you won $1 million does not mean you have to spend $1 million.
Right, you only got to have $100,000 left to buy groceries. Like, cause you know, you got a big house, you want to fill it with groceries and stuff.
You got to furnish it.
Yeah, and you got to clean it.
And you got to clean it.
Yeah, you want a house with them big, ginormous lawns, and then who gonna cut it?
I want a big lawn.
No, who gonna... See, that's why we need
Who gonna cut my lawn? So I got you for it.
I'm gonna get up on my yoga, make sure my back don't throw out, pushing them lawnmowers. Or get one of them lawnmowers that you drive.
That's real.
Yeah. You know?
So if you hit the lottery, if you had $1 million,
okay,
what would you do? Even if you're in quarantine, because it's not really too much that you are able to do.
Is the lottery still going in quarantine?
I don't know. That's a really good question.
Because the stores, actually, corner stores are still open. So bodegas, they still scratch offs.
I guess so. Are people playing numbers?
I mean, do you
playing numbers?
want a scratch off?
I don't know.
That someone has to hand to you in the midst of the Rona?
I don't know.
Do you sanitize the scratch off?
I don't know. I mean, I don't really play like lottery. It has nothing to do with church. Like, I just don't play the lottery because I just you know, I had a lot of family members. I come from a long line of people who play the numbers. Like, some people come from a long line of preachers. I come from a long line of lottery players. And I just, you know, I'm like, I don't want to keep spending this dollar, you know, to just not win.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm not going to sit here and say I've never done it. And then the times that I have, because I've had dreams. So, like, you know, when your grandmother comes to you and you're dreaming, it's like, yo, play that number. Because my grandmother had a dream book. And so anytime my grandmother appears to me in my dream, I know, like, I tell somebody else, go play my birthday. And then it comes out. Like, it just happens to be that way. But that's only because I feel like I got a cosign from, like, the ancestral realm.
Right. You better, when your ancestors come to visit you and tell you something, you better listen.
Listen.
Yo.
Yeah. You know, you're not dreaming it for nothing.
Yo, if someone comes to visit you from beyond the grave, it's got to be important.
That's it. That's it. So, you know, it's just so interesting just to see how people are so wasteful with their money. And it's like, wow. It's like you want all this money only to just blow it in just like in one round.
Yeah.
And I just think about like if I had that kind of money, like the kind of people I would want to like bless, literally, like take care of. Not the cousin that, you know, the cousin that I don't even know, like not that person, but you know, like my immediate people around me. Like, I just think it's so interesting how like these people won the lottery and the first thing they want to do is go buy a house. But I mean, it's an interesting HGTV show. There's nothing wrong with the show. I was just like, wow,
it's a cool show. It's fun to watch.
Priorities.
Yeah. Oh man, it's fun watching what other people's priorities are.
You know, it is. It is. And you know what's interesting about being in quarantine? I feel like the Rona and the quarantine is pushing us to reassess our priorities. I know for me, I'm like, who am I going to be on the other side of this? Right. That's like a conversation Jamal and I had, you know, as we are, you know, together. And we're just like, you know, what do we want to do after this is over? Or who are we trying to be after all this is over? And I had to get to a place where I'm like, you know, I want to be a better human. I mean, I'm a good human now, at least I pray I am. Yeah. But I want to be even better than that, you know, than what I have been. You know, a little bit more thoughtful and stuff. I want to
appreciate the things I underappreciated before the quarantine.
Oh, what'd you underappreciate?
Just being around people, community. Like I'm a fun person to be around, but I'm not the most social person.
That's real.
So like, but now that I'm forced to be locked in my house, I kind of miss being around people now, and it's weird. Yeah. Like I thought I would be able to handle this thing and be like, yo, I'm antisocial. Being shut in is nothing for me. Mm. But now it's just like, man, I miss the other comics. I miss my coworkers. I don't miss work, but I miss my coworkers. They're fun. They're funny.
Oh, it's so nice you miss your coworkers.
Yeah, not that much. But
but I get what you're saying. Like you miss being in community. You miss being around people that you can see, touch, and like, you know, hug, and just being around folk.
And roast.
And roast. Well, that's a comedy thing.
Yeah. You know, ain't nothing like going back and forth with somebody, just bar for bar, seeing who's wittier. You know, it's fun. Making fun of people for what they're wearing.
I guess.
Yeah, look at it.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm not gonna sit here and lie like we don't roast people all the time, because we do often.
She's just as good as I am at roasting people. Just really? So y'all know. Yeah.
I feel like I just won an Oscar. Aww. That's like a trophy.
Yeah.
Coming from you. That's like right there.
Yeah.
So basically, you just told me like I'm very mean.
I mean, roasting just means you're witty. It doesn't make you mean.
Okay.
It can be mean. It's funnier when it's mean. But...
No, it's not funny. It is funny. Okay. So if anyone doesn't know what we're talking about in terms of like roasting, if you ever watch Wildin' Out is basically an entire show about roasting.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep my opinions about Wildin' Out to myself.
It's who can roast who better.
Yeah.
Essentially. Well, he gotta keep his opinions to himself because he's a comedian. So I respect it.
Yeah, I'll be here all day. But yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Making fun of people, lighthearted. Yeah, you don't mean stuff to be mean. You just mean it because it's there, and you gotta address it.
Do you miss anything else?
Yeah, I miss contact, like physical contact. Like I'm a hugger, so I miss hugging people. I mean, I can hug you, so.
I mean, yeah, you can hug me. I mean, but here's the thing though, right? I miss like being able to just go to the store.
Right.
And not the grocery store, like the mall store. And I'm not even a mall person.
The mall store.
The mall store. And I'm not a mall person. Like, I don't really like retail like that. But I miss being able to people watch. I miss being able to go to a sporting event, right? I miss basketball. I'm not gonna lie. I miss going to B-Dubs and, pulling up and just grabbing some wings and a drink and watching basketball. Like, I miss that. I miss some social things, like not necessarily getting together with 1,000,000 trillion people.
Yeah.
Because as a clergy person, sometimes I'm all churched out. No, I'm all peopled out, zoomed out, tapped out, all of that, right? So I do get a little peopled out. But I do miss like my solo dates, like going to the movies, because I love going to the movies.
Oh yeah.
$6 Tuesday. I love that. I love going to see a movie just because, I miss that. But at the same time, I'm also appreciating being able to reclaim my time, reclaim my space, my energy. I feel like I have more energy now than I did before. But you know what was funny? I said this to Jamal, and I'm going to say this to y'all. I said to Jamal, I think it's funny how now that we don't have the capacity to get together, that we don't have the space to get together in person, but yet now all we have are devices. Like, you remember like going out with your friends and everybody's like flexing for the gram, or everybody's on their devices all at the same time, and you're not really being present with people right in front of you. And now all we have are our devices in front of us, and we don't have people in front of us to gather around.
Crazy.
It just makes you want to say, wow, when this is all over, I'm going to put my phone down some more. I'm going to unplug a little bit more. I'm going to be present instead of trying to be on social media and taking pictures every 5 seconds. And posting or scrolling, because most of the time we just scrolling. Like, we're not even posting, we just scrolling. There's a lot of people, out here just scrolling. And we should be more present to the people in front of us, just to be like, I see you, I'm here with you, I value the time we're spending together, because you took time out your schedule to be here. So it is up to me to show up to that. And so that's what I'm looking to bring once this is over, being more present, socially present.
And the thing about the quarantine is that a lot of us realize we're not essential, which means that when we do go somewhere, it's like, wow, this person doesn't have to be here.
Okay. It's like,
so you gotta appreciate the time people spend with you, because they don't have to be here. There's literally nothing that says you have to leave your house, and we know that for sure now, unless you're a paramedic or a grocery store worker
or a doctor.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And police officers and fire people, and everyone who's essential. Clap it up right now for all the essential people. We thank you for your service.
Yeah.
God be with you. We are praying for you. Seriously, thank you for your service. If you are an essential person, please be safe. Please keep yourself covered, and all of that. So that ends the quarantine segment of our show.
I know.
I always wanted to say that.
Right?
I always wanted to feel like,
Wouldn't it be cool if that really ended the quarantine? Like, that was it, over? Just needed somebody to officially close the chapter?
I mean, if it were that simple, I got power, but I don't know if my power is that deep or that big to be like, Rona, done. I wish. Yeah, so there's that. Jamal, what else we got going on?
I know a lot of people watched this week.
What?
On Netflix, the show called The Tiger King.
Oh, yeah, we watched Tiger King.
Who watched Tiger King? Oh, my God.
If you watch Tiger King, throw up their hearts or something. Or likes to let us know that you actually saw that thing.
Yeah.
And if you didn't, it's okay.
If you didn't brace yourself, buckle up. Get yourself a nice, if you got a drink in your house, get yourself a nice drink. Sit back. try to relax. It's very...
Child. That thing was exhausting, exhilarating, fun, scary, creepy, all at the same time. And the thing is, we watched it. I was really not going to watch it because I just didn't want to watch certain types of things with certain types of people.
Crazy white people.
Well, you said it, not me. You can say that. Jamal's half white, so he can say that. I am not. I say you can say it.
That's what it is.
It is what it is. So we watched it because I didn't want to miss a movement because black people were watching it and getting a kick out of it and making jokes, and I wanted to be in on the joke and I wanted to know. So I said, let's just turn it on so we can see if the first 15 minutes is trash, and that's generous. You usually give people 8 minutes.
Right.
If the first 15 minutes is trash, we'll cut it off. We'll move on. We'll go look at something else. But we were like, oh. And then it just kept going. And I was like, ooh, so what happens? How do we get here?
The show went from, look at these eccentric white people who are just crazy about tigers and they just love exotic cats. And then, I don't know what episode count it was, but eventually it turned into a murder mystery.
I know.
It's like who feeds their husband to a tiger?
We don't know that for sure.
True, he just went missing, and I'm not here to accuse anybody of anything, but the evidence is it's there.
It's there.
The show is there. It's very, and then after the murder mystery, it just turned into a whole it's a whole beef. Like it's a whole industry of people who collect cats, and they have legit beef with somebody.
Over a cat collection.
Over tigers.
Tigers and lions. And there was a bear.
There was a bear, yeah.
There was a bear. It was just all really just strange. The things that people do. Right. But I was like, wow, it was really fascinating just to see some other folks' lives.
It's weird. It's a bunch of people like, we're trying to bring this endangered species and we're trying to breed them so they no longer be endangered, but we're going to keep them in captivity for some reason.
Captivity.
And then this one lady, one lady was like, I have mine as a rescue. I'm going to take the cats from their people.
But she wasn't really rescuing them.
Yeah.
Like she was taking cats and keeping them for herself.
We're going to take them out of captivity and I'm going to rescue them and keep them with me in captivity.
In captivity. Yeah, I'm done. All right. So if you saw Tiger King, child, that's 8 episodes of our life that we cannot get back. But it was juicy. It was hilarious.
Exhilarating.
It was sad. There was some sad moments.
Yeah.
I felt real sad
yeah.
when a certain part came up in episode 7. I was like, dang. That was really sad. Yeah, that was sad.
So if Tiger King is too crazy and you don't want to watch it, or if you have watched it and you need something to recover, go on over to Disney Plus. Disney Plus is wholesome. You got some good content over there.
There's great content over at Disney Plus.
Yeah, you can always count on Disney. Oh my God.
Listen, Disney will come through with the come through for the one time with the one time. Mm-hmm. So we watched Onward. Onward was really good. I love Pixar movies in general.
They ain't let us down yet.
They didn't let us down. I would say check out Onward. It's really good. And it's an hour and 40 minutes, so it's in and out. You can go do something else.
It won't take your whole day to watch.
No.
But it's really good. It's a really good story. It's a heartfelt story.
You know what? And Jamal even shed a little tear. He says to me, "Are you crying?" And I said, "I got a little tear." And he says, "Okay, you're not the only one." And I'm like, "What?"
You see, what had happened was I was sweating from my eyes.
Oh, let me see those eyes.
Yeah, you see.
These are the eyes that the tears fell from.
Yeah, no, I was sweating from my eyes.
Okay, so he was tearing up. Why did you cry without spoiling it? Because I actually want people to go watch it.
It's a story about 2 brothers going on a quest.
On a quest.
Yeah, and I have a brother, so it just reminded me of all the quests me and my brother went on. And it's just, it just hit home.
It hit home.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey.
Shondo. Hey.
Hey.
Yeah. Ooh, when I get back to church, child.
But yeah. Oh, also on Disney Plus, this is another fun little show we just discovered through scrolling through.
Oh, a nice 24-minute show.
Yeah.
Listen, time actually matters to
Yeah.
me. Because time is of the essence.
It's called Be Our Chef.
Be our chef, like be our guest, but be our chef.
Yeah.
And it's actually really cute. I'm liking it. Spoiler alert, I have to drop the spoiler.
Okay.
I like it because, right, it's a competition show.
Right.
It's a cooking competition show.
Right.
And it's family friendly and it has
Right.
like the kids and the parents and they're cooking in the kitchen.
Right.
Right now I'm feeling it because the first 2 episodes, both black families advanced. So I'm happy. And what was shady?
Yep.
That both times they tried to put them in timeout.
Yeah, so like in the show, like you could win like this wooden spoon, and then the wooden spoon lets you put the other team in timeout where like they got to step away from the stove and all their cooking materials for 3 whole minutes.
3.
And in both episodes, both of the other families who won the spoon, they looked at the black family and they were just like, oh, they're too confident.
Right.
Not like their cooking is too far ahead of them. They're just too confident.
They
So we're
look
going to
too
put them in
confident,
timeout.
So we're going to put them in timeout.
And then both times, the black family came back, won the thing.
Won. And you know what's funny? Because 3 minutes may not seem like a lot, but in 3 minutes, you can burn something like real easy.
When you got a minute and a half left on the timer and
and
3
it goes
minutes
over that, and baking and cooking time really does matter because that 3 minutes could be the difference between not done enough, well done, and too done.
Yeah.
And it really can matter. It's a science, and so yeah, Be Our Chef. I like that show.
Yeah, it's really cool. Check it out. Bring the family, bring the kids, bring
Yeah,
your little mini chefs.
your mini chefs. Oh,
Yeah.
little mini
Yeah.
chefs,
Yeah.
Chef Boyardees, and all of them.
Yeah. Chef Boy are Negroes.
Okay. I like it. I like it a lot. What else we got today, Jamal?
What was supposed to be today was the Teddy Riley versus Babyface.
Oh my heavens.
But that got postponed. And I'm a little bummed out about that.
Yeah, I'm a little bummed out about it. Here's the thing. I was so ready. Like, I know some people had like their outfits picked out and stuff like that. Like, I didn't have any of that. Like, I didn't have an outfit
Oh, people getting
picked
dressed
out.
up to watch it?
Yeah,
Oh.
it was a party. Listen, it's like Club Quarantine with D Nice.
Yeah.
Like, it was going to be an event. And so, for context, Swiss Beats and Timbaland, they right now, so terrible English. Right now, they are in the process of doing these battles between producers and songwriters. And they broke like 280K the other night with T-Pain and Lil Jon. And
Apparently
they
Lil
had
Jon
people,
won. I heard he was killing T-Pain.
and then they had Manny Fresh and
Scott Storch.
Scott Storch. I was today years old when I realized Scott Storch was white. I never
You
knew.
didn't know that?
I never knew.
What?
I never knew.
Wow.
And I said, what? That's what he looked like? Because a lot of times we don't know what producers look like sometimes, or songwriters.
That's true.
We hear their names in the bag. Unless you're DJ Khaled, which
He lets you know his name. He not. There's no way he gonna let you. In Aladdin, he was like, DJ Khaled. Da, 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 da. Like, shut up.
Not shut up. Oh, wait, sidebar. Were you ever one of those kids on the playground when people would be like, shut up? And then you'd be like, shut, don't go up. And now you just got shut down.
That was me.
That was me too. Yeah. So back to this battle. It got postponed. It was supposed to be tonight, and I was a little disappointed. But. So if you know, I actually really want to see this battle go down. I was like, it should be a 3-way battle, and I was telling Jamal, like, before it was even announced, like, I was like, thank you, God. Actually, Teddy Riley had a session a few nights before.
Oh yeah, he had a concert on live.
It was what it was.
It was. I'll tell you what, it wasn't social distancing. He had like 15 people in there playing.
Yeah. I'm sure he was over the CDC regulation,
Right.
and recommendation. But what it was, I put into the atmosphere, everyone, you're welcome. No, I'm just kidding. But I did put into the atmosphere, I was like, I would really like to see a Babyface versus Teddy Riley versus Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis.
Ooh, that would be good. It's a good versus.
Mm-hmm. Okay, because see, here's the thing, right? These men shaped a decade, a generation, a sound. Like, this is quintessential 90s.
Not just any decade. The 90s.
The 90s. Late 80s and the 90s.
The decade we grew up in.
The decade that I was born in. You were born in the 80s.
Yeah.
I mean.
Best of both worlds.
No, that's not how that works. So, hey, shout out to all the 90s babies.
Shout out to all the 89 babies. Last of a dying breed. I mean.
What? Not a dying breed.
Oh, yeah.
The 80s are thriving.
Oh, yeah. We're not dying.
Jesus, Jamal.
I'm just saying, these post-millennial babies, they coming rapidly. So
I mean, yeah. Post-millennials, that's what you're calling them? I guess they're Gen Z?
Yeah.
Oh. Because I think the generation after Gen Z is post-millennial.
Oh.
There's like a generation after the generation of... See, everyone thinks that Generation Z is actually millennials when they're not the millennials.
Oh, I argue with people about that all the time.
And I'm like, stop calling us out of our
like, how young do you think I am, sir?
Like, a lot of millennials are turning 40 and are
no millennial ever ate a Tide Pod.
A what?
You remember that? There were people eating Tide Pods, and they were like, these millennials are eating Tide Pods. And I was just like, sir, I'm too busy worrying about college debt and rent to eat a Tide Pod. Like,
yeah, that kind of news don't come up in my feed.
Oh,
I don't hear that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah, you got them Yale networks. So.
That ain't got nothing to do with Yale. Just black people. Like, ain't nobody talking about that. We know better than to
she
touch
has a more
mothers
sophisticated social network.
No, it's not about sophistication. I just told you it's black people.
I got black people on my feed. Still come up.
Well, who talking about Tide Pods?
Black people?
No, they're not. All right. Not about eating Tide Pods. We ain't talking about that. No. You know I'm right.
You're right. We were just, when we did talk about it, it was like, look at these people.
Oh. Well, back to Teddy Riley and Babyface. Because Jamal went on a tangent, but I have a surprise for Jamal.
Oh.
We're going to play a game.
I like surprises. Okay.
I know you do. I don't. So, but it's my surprise. We're going to play a game called Who Wrote That?
Oh, Jesus.
Because we're not getting our battle tonight, but we're going to go through some jams.
Okay.
And some jams for jam.
Yeah, I'm about to say, you can't spell Jamal without jam.
Can't spell Jamal without jam. So,
all right,
let's go through some songs here.
All
right. So you got to name either it's Babyface or you got to name Teddy Riley.
Okay. I can't wait to get these wrong. Okay.
All right. So who?
Okay.
Bobby Brown's Roni.
Why you gotta start with Roni? Okay. Bobby Brown's Roni. Sounds like it was probably written by Babyface.
Correct.
Hey!
And a lot of people think that's a Teddy Riley song, but it's not. It's definitely Babyface.
All right.
Great. Okay.
All right.
Who
did
TLC's Baby.
Ooh, that sounds like it could also be Babyface.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, I'm 2 for 2. All
right. Okay. Who did?
Okay.
Bobby Brown's "Don't Be Cruel."
Was that Teddy Riley?
No, that's Babyface.
Oh, Jesus.
All right. So who did Bobby Brown's "Getaway"?
How'd that go again?
I gotta get away. I gotta get away. I gotta get away.
That sounds like it's Teddy Riley.
That is Teddy Riley.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So who did the Human Nature remix of SWV's Right Here?
Oh, that sounds New Jack Swingish, so I'm gonna go with Teddy Riley.
Good job. All right. So who did your favorite artist, Keith Sweat's I
My favorite. Keith Sweat. What song?
I wanna. I wanna.
Oh, that's Teddy Riley.
Okay. So what about Bobby Brown's My Prerogative?
That New Jack Swing sound. I'm gonna go with Teddy Riley.
Okay.
Okay.
Who wrote Whitney Houston's I'm Your Baby Tonight?
Ooh, that was Babyface.
Yes. And what about how about Johnny Gill's My My?
Ooh, I can go either way. I'm gonna go with Babyface.
Yes.
Okay.
Great. Okay. Who wrote Tevin Campbell's Can We Talk?
Babyface.
Okay. Now you think you know something now. All right. Who wrote Janet Jackson's Control?
Babyface?
Nope. Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis.
It was for all three?
Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, so neither one of them wrote that one.
She throwing curveballs at me.
Okay, so who wrote The Sound of Blackness, Optimistic?
Ooh, was that Babyface?
Nope, Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis.
She just don't want to see me.
Okay, who wrote Madonna's Take a Bow?
Babyface.
Yes. Okay, and let's
I don't like the sound of that.
You better get this one right. Who wrote Michael Jackson's Remember the Time?
Oh, that was Teddy Riley.
Oh, good job.
Yeah.
All right. You did good.
All right.
You did good. Let's give it up for Jams. There is no prize for winning.
Oh.
But yeah, take a look at some of these jams by Teddy Riley and by Babyface. Sometimes people get the New Jack Swing sound wrong. Not that they get it right, or wrong per se. But sometimes I think that some songs were written by Teddy Riley when they were actually written by Babyface. And some people think that there are songs written by Teddy Riley that are actually Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. And some people kind of will confuse their sounds a little bit. But if you listen real closely, you will hear specific elements that are very, very, very specific to each artist. Like Teddy Riley has a very specific sound that defined the 90s called New Jack Swing. And New Jack Swing sounds like Teddy Riley, but Teddy Riley did not write every New Jack Swing song. So it is good to know. So for instance, Belle Biv DeVoe, very New Jack Swing, but that was also Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. So check it out. Let's relive the 90s. And whenever that date comes back out for that great battle, I am looking forward to it because I want to see who's going to win. Babyface gave us a lot of love songs for the 90s. A lot of good hits. And Teddy Riley had the club jumping. So, it's going to be a hard call. Yeah. So I guess it really comes down to whatever their criteria is. I don't know.
A lot of the world wouldn't be here if it wasn't Babyface.
Okay.
A lot of love songs, I'm just saying.
Well, he did do a lot of Boyz II Men's work. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He did. He wrote Jamal's favorite song, I'll Make Love to You Like You Want Me To. That's Jamal's song right there.
Show.
That's it. I know. I kept it clean. That's Jamal's favorite song because he likes to, that's his karaoke song. Let me get real specific. Let me look at your people. That's Jamal's karaoke song. That's his karaoke song. So whenever...
They know me, they know.
Yeah. He'll get up on the mic and he'll be like, close your eyes, make a wish. That's you.
I'll sing anything that was sang by a male group.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Boyz II Men, New Edition.
Backstreet Boys.
I'll sing some NSYNC too.
I knew it was coming. I was like, Backstreet Boys.
I'll sprinkle in a little B2K Millennium Tour in there too.
So, what are your top karaoke songs?
Ooh, Boyz II Men, I'll Make Love to You. Ooh, New Edition, Can You Stand the Rain?
Oh yeah, you do like that song.
Mm-hmm. Backstreet Boys, I Want It That Way.
Mm-hmm.
Whitney Houston, Greatest Love of All.
Because the great.
I will sing the mess out of that song.
You sing the mess out of it, all right.
And then my surprise karaoke song would be 1,000 Miles by Vanessa Carlton.
Okay, I can see that. Yeah, those are very you.
Mm-hmm.
Those are very Jamal. You know, I just don't really do karaoke like that. So I don't really have a song. But it would be like Destiny's Child or something like, can you pay the bills? Can you pay my telephone bill?
Hey.
On more bills, maybe we could chill. I don't think you do. Like, I like, karaoke is like a lot of pressure for me because I feel like I'm like supposed to sing, even though like you're supposed to be bad. But I just get really nervous. Yeah.
Oh, no one ever told me.
I get really nervous in general, like singing karaoke, like singing in public. Like it gives me anxiety, and I can sing. I just get afraid, like very afraid. And so I like singing, like at home with no cameras, no microphone.
Oh yeah, we have lots of karaoke nights.
Yeah, I like to sing at home where like no one's watching.
It's fun. Yo, I've said this on here before. Like, yo, go on YouTube, type in the song that you want to sing, just put the word karaoke behind it. Instant karaoke night. Thank me later. It's really fun. Grab yourself like a hairbrush or a toothbrush or something to use it as a microphone. Just sing along.
You know what makes me feel like good about karaoke is watching The Masked Singer. Like if there was like a mass karaoke for like local people, I would totally do it. Like there should be like The Masked Singer. Maybe y'all should do that at like y'all churches, or like at your venues or something. Do like a masked singer.
I might produce that.
Oh, I don't know. You should do like a masked singer show.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Like maybe you should do like not the masked comedian, but I don't know. Maybe I don't know what you want to do with that, but like I would do it like
Masked Singer karaoke night.
Yeah, I would totally do that.
Like. Kind of like a like a masquerade kind of affair, kind of. Everybody comes in with the mask, so nobody knows who it is, and you sign up for.
Great, I'm gonna stop you there before you give away too much, and someone else produces your idea. Yeah. So what else, Jamal?
What else? Oh, I started journaling again this week.
You did?
Yeah.
Me too.
Oh wow.
No way.
Yeah, man. It's just. You know, journaling is just a really fun way to keep up on your writing and to log this whole quarantine experience and to get your thoughts and everything outside of you. Because sometimes, you know, just because you're quarantined, you don't want to be quarantined with your thoughts and emotions keep buried deep inside.
Yeah.
You want to get your thoughts outside of yourself and, you know, and what I like to do is I like to read it back to myself and then be my own therapist.
Oh.
Well, not be my own therapist, but like you ever read something that you wrote in your journal and then like
I hear what you're saying.
And
it
now
helps you process.
Yes, now it's not inside of you; it's outside of you.
Yeah.
Now you can be the you that you are to your friends.
Yeah.
You'd be like, "That's stupid. Why are you doing that?" You're like, "Oh wait, that's me. Why am I being stupid?"
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Like when like my therapist would have me like do journal exercises so I could get it out, so I could then like look at it toward myself and being like, "Woo, child, look at you." Yeah, but no, like I've been journaling again. But my journaling, I'm actually like talking to God, like in my journaling. So like I'm like, okay, God, like it's not me talking to me, it's me talking to God about stuff. And that's more of a way for me to kind of like just trace what God is up to, what God is doing. And so, yeah. And I just kind of needed to get some stuff on paper to God. Like, okay, God, let's have a conversation. As we are in this discerning season of life, for me, you know, I'm in a discerning season of life.
And in the long run, journaling actually helps me write my other content as well. Because sometimes I write a lot of jokes about my real life experiences. So, and sometimes when it's all jumbled up in your head, you can't really like process or get the experience just right to make it funny. But sometimes you just need to like let the experience be the experience and then come back later, look at it, and then find the funny in it. So yeah, if everybody out there tuning in, journal. It's fun. Get it out. If you're a content creator, get your experiences on paper, and you can come back to it later. Who knows? It could be your next joke. It could be your next article, your next think piece. It could be your next TV show, your next book. Memoirs. People pay money for memoirs.
They do. Because people like tea.
Mm-hmm.
They like tea.
Yeah.
And they like memoirs because they want people to spell it.
Yeah. Yeah, but you don't want to forget that tea. You can make money off of your own tea. Make money off of your own tea. Don't let someone else spill your tea and make money off of your tea.
What? Well, amen to that.
That's my motto.
Is it?
No.
Oh.
My motto is similar. It's like laugh at your problems because everybody else is.
Oh. I hope people aren't laughing at my problems.
You gotta tell them your problems first.
Hello.
That's another bonus of journaling, because your problems want to get out of yourself. So better put them on paper before you tell it to the wrong person.
Yeah, I hear that. Well, anything else, Jamal?
I think that is about it. We've had a fun week. This is a fun brunch. We had fun with all of you guys here. And we will see you next week, unless you got something else to say.
Yeah, see you next week. Remember to follow us at God's God Jokes TV on Instagram, and to follow us on YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at God's God Jokes TV, where we will upload this conversation, and we'll have so many other things that are already up there, like our proposal video is there.
Oh yeah, check that out.
How we met is there. So go over to YouTube and check us out at God Jokes TV, and on Instagram, where you will find us. And we thank you for following us individually. We come here basically because we want to spread joy and our love, and just continue to spread positivity. That's really just the goal. We just want to spread positivity, and just happiness and joy, and just letting people feel a little less alone wherever you are.
That's what it's about. Community
and togetherness.
Yeah.
And the ways we can connect. And so, that's really it.
Yep. So we'll see you guys next week, and when all of this is over, we'll see you in person.
In person.
Yeah.
In person.
In person.
Love y'all.
Love y'all. Peace.
Peace.